Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Central TV.
I love
Central TV is here. We here to inform.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sandra Network. And the show tonight is The Power of Four. And I am your usual voice, Mrs. Arizona Thomas Grace B. Grams. And today our topic is the multi-dimensional woman. The multi-dimensional woman. I should have had a guest here, Mrs. Motoba, but unfortunately for us, just few minutes ago, she got ready and she received a call. Her oldest brother fall off and they had to take him immediately to Tusa. So she will not be on with me. We pray for her brother that God will be with him there and give him speedy recovery. So that's why Noah is not here. If you see on our flyer, she should have been our guest. But as we're getting ready to come on, she received that emergency call and she had to go there to take her brother to the hospital. Notwithstanding, we are here. So welcome everyone, wherever you are around the world. We say this is Sandra Network. Kindly follow us on YouTube, subscribe, make your comments, share, and let's make Sandra Network one of the best online TV that Liberians can post about. We are here to serve the word. We are here to speak to women. We are here to encourage women. As we always say, our being here is not to plan your life or meditate you. To plan your life, meditate you to do what we want you to do. But we are here every Thursday to motivate you, to encourage you, and to remind you. To remind all of us women, because most of the times I who present this show myself, I found myself in every topic. So it's not only for you, it is for every one of us to pick the area where we find our weaknesses, build on it, and gain strength. So wherever you are, in your home, in your workplaces, your location, in your car, we just need your full attention. And this topic is so important. One of the reasons I chose this topic is that many times people try to box women, especially for us from the religious area. Once, for me, I will speak about being a pastor wife. Once you are a pastor wife, people's perception of you is you wear your robe, You go to church, you serve a church, you submit, you work, with your husband, take care of your home, be that mother in everything to the church. It's just about services of the church. But most times, people forget to know that God gave all of us our inborn talents, skills, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So there was this thing. My husband is a reverend, and for me, I come from a Christian background. Yes, grew up in a, when I say Christian background, real Christian background, discipline one. And so something in you you will feel your calling, you will feel your area. And so while being a committed Christian to the things of God, I realized that I had other potentials that I need to identify, I need to work on, and then move and see how best God can use me in those areas. So I got involved in student politics. I got involved in community development empowerment. I founded a group in our community, women group. I was the secretary for the women of our community, and I started to be the spokesperson most times. So on this day, our community is not an opulent community. And so we have most of the locals that are there, people from less fortunate background. They build their houses with makeshift. And most of these people make use of the side walls to carry their goods to sell. They have their businesses along the road. And so it was during Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf's time. And then Madam Mary Brough at the time was the city mayor of Monrovia City. And so they decided they were going to break down those makeshift shops along the road to enlarging the road. Good. And so without notification, she came and she started to break those shops, marketplaces down along the road. So everybody got concerned. And so what I decided, I spoke with the community dwellers. I said there will be a need. We come together, organize ourselves, and then go at her office to have an appointment and talk with her. So everybody agreed. And so we went at her office. When we went there, she decided to talk with us. She had brought journalists that we didn't even know, because we only booked the appointment. We thought it was going to be us that representing the community and her, but not knowing she have gone to make this meeting so big, inviting almost all of the media institutions in Monrovia, calling on EFBC, and at the time EFBC, they were trying, to be putting Liberian those programs and things on television. So unknown to us, when we got there, journalists were all over. And so we decided to be patient with her, because she's that kind of tough talking person who want to take over and she will not want to listen to anybody. So when the man spoke, she was saying things she didn't want to listen. Tonight I am telling us about a multi-dimensional woman and how it all started beginning with me. That I've decided to encourage women who you have so many skills, talent, God gives, and then you just decided to put them down and you just concentrating one aspect of your life. And so I said, Madam, can we please have a responsible conversation that when we leave from here, our community dwellers will understand where we come from. The information we gather here is what we're going to take to these people. And the tune I'm talking in now, it was not that tune. I was very loud. And then she said, who are you? And then I introduced myself. She said, okay, I will sit. And then I told her, I said, Madam, we are all Liberians and we are very, very happy for the development of this nation. Because the war took some of us back and we did not enjoy our lives. We did not enjoy our childhood. We did not enjoy even our coming up because our parents are struggling. We as young people, we are struggling. We had to go from place to place, create programs to be able to go to school. So no good citizen, a patriotic citizen of this nation will know that your government is trying to develop the country and they will oppose to that. Then you must be naive and do not think you are a Liberian. She said, good, at least I got somebody who understands me. Go on. So I said, with all due respect, with all of the vision, the enthusiasm that you have, we are here to support you. But can we do it systematically and respectfully? These are the same citizens you have decided to develop. So it will be good that you have a team to come and talk to the community dwellers that the president has decided to develop this community. And so we are going to demolish makeshifts in those areas that are on the main road. Everybody can consent and say, oh, we agree. Let them be aware. Some of them will go and clear their goods from in the stores. But coming unaware to these people, we all notice bringing bulldozer and crashing their markets, their perishable goods and other things. It is not fair. So I think we need to do it in a proper way that even the government will not feel bad, the citizens themselves will not feel bad. And then she said, fine, fine. All of what was going on, I did not know that ELTV was recording and they were going to play it with their news during a news hour. And so we went there, we told the community dwellers. That's the time Mother Ellen Josie Shirley for getting ready to build the ERU base. Because they said the ERU are going to be there to protect her not far from her house. So why would you carry a military base to a community where you have community dwellers? Even if you are doing that, we think it is respectful to inform the citizens that you are taking portion of the space that they have for security reasons. But you cannot come on soon money start breaking people's horses, threatening the citizens because you think what you are doing is right. And so she said, well, I will take your message to the president and I will get back to you. So I said, but what the president have to do? The president entrusted you with this. So why we have to wait again that you have to go to the president? She said, you will not tell me what to do. And commotion started, exchange of words. So we went and met our people, delivered her message. When I went to school, the university that day, my friends, everybody were coming to me. Oh, the powerful woman, the woman that stood in from Mary, bro. I was like, how y'all know? that I had a conversation. He said, "Now no conversation. Say you and your clash." I said, "What?" They say, "Yeah, we watch it on TV. We saw you on TV." And I was like, I said, "Yeah, you saw me on TV," and then everybody was like, "What? To see it from here, bro? No, you woman, you are a woman leader, oh, a woman leader." Oh." I was like, hmm, okay. So gradually. So today we want to talk to every one of us about a multi-dimensional woman. Somebody say, "Oh, that was just an introduction." So you asking, what is she talking about? What she means when she talks about a multi-dimensional woman? A multi-dimensional woman is a woman who embraces her God-given ability to strive in different areas of her life. She is not defined by just one title. That's where I come. She is not defined by just one title or role. She can be a mother, she can be a wife, she can be a leader, she can be an entrepreneur, she can be professional, she can be a mentor, she can be a community builder, a woman of faith, all while continuing to grow. Being a multidimensional woman is about discovering your full potential, your full potential, and using your gifts to make a positive impact. That's a multidimensional woman I'm talking about tonight. So we have understood a multidimensional woman is a woman who embraces. That means you acknowledge, that means you know, that means you take into consideration, that means you already realize your God-given ability to strive in different areas of life. She is not defined by just one title. You are not defined by just one title. A multidimensional woman embraces her God-given ability to strive. It's not going to be bread and butter. It's not going to be easy. So wherever you are as a woman, you have more than one abilities in you. You will say, "Oh, I'm a nice," yes. But that nursing career is not the only thing that you know. It's not the only ability that you have to go and treat people. Sit down tonight, think about other things that you got involved in and it was a problem solving. Other abilities that you have. You can be a wife. You can be a professional. You can be an entrepreneur. So we want women to, to know that they are multidimensional. We want women to realize that you cannot survive and live on one thing. You got so many things that is within you that the nation can benefit, your family will benefit, and the world will benefit from you. So from the introduction I gave you, so I have been a community leader into different things. I am also a committed Christian. I am also an accountant, and then a banker. So now I am married to a pastor. So I'm married to a pastor, so I am only glued to only the church work, only the church activities. That's what the church put us as pastor wives, they put us in. They put us in this box. And from the Methodist church, they will put you as a pastor wife, they put you in a box that you cannot function, you cannot spread your wings. Because the church is organized in a way that once you are not a pastor wife, you do not have a space like other churches where you have pastor wives will be the assistant pastor to their husbands. They take over Bible studies, they take over the financials of the church. The husband is the proprietor of the school, the wife is the registrar of the school, and everything is just between the husband and the wife. But for the Methodist church, the pastor wife, if you are not educated and if you do not have the knowledge and the understanding we are talking about today to identify your gifts and to identify your skills and to prove of what you have, you will be in a box that nobody will know you. You will have no legacy to leave. So here I am now. I come to a place where I'm supposed to be folded and put in a box. And that is not me. I am a community leader. I am a wife. I am also an advocate, also a banker. So what? Also a radio personality. So with all these things embedded in me, you expect and want me to go and just be quiet, and when I go to church, I fold my hands. So those institutions that are there to box women, that their other abilities are not seen, we say no to you. We encourage you to graduate. We encourage you to empower that woman. Some husbands are like that. They know that wives have diverse skills and abilities, but they will not want the woman to explode. They say once you marry, take care of the home, take care of the children. That's your job. Some of them, they will not even want the woman to work. If the woman is working and making more money than them, they feel insecure. But if you listen to Rihanna and children's father, the boy said that he's comfortable with what his wife has achieved because he himself he have achieved everything and she worked hard for what she's own. So he's not going to feel intimidated because of what his wife had. Most men, they feel intimidated because their women make more money than them, probably, and their women are more educated than them, or the women are, you know, open and knowledgeable to so many things. So they feel so intimidated and they become controlling and control that woman and say, that's not what I marry you for. I marry you to be a wife. So if you are that man tonight, you are watching, we encourage you to make a change. And that positive change you are making is not just for you alone. It is for your family. That woman is making more money. You and her need to communicate, sit and plan how you're going to utilize your finances. And you're going to help the family a long way. You're going to reduce stress from you. Those days we have pastor wives who were only there for their husbands. Some of them, they don't even have relationship with the members. The members got no relationship with them. Only the members only have relationship with the pastors. And they are not educated. They learn no other thing. So if that husband just died, it means that woman's life has ended. So we are here tonight to encourage you to identify your skills, identify your talents, identify your God-given potential that you have. And I also used to love sport football game, but now the appetite for football has dropped. So on our traditional wedding, when my husband went to pay my dowry, my father said, the only advice I got to give you, please protect my daughter. She likes politics and she likes football games. She likes to argue. So please be there with her and protect her. And when I got married, I was trying to box myself, to respect my husband's position as a man of God. But I just couldn't. This pastor's wife will go to work at 8 and she's coming by the scene 8 p.m. Go 8 a.m. and come 8 p.m. This same pastor's wife, she got her husband to take care of. She got the children to take care of. And so I try to, glue myself. I try to glue myself. Every other thing, and not part of not too important. I just couldn't. So I talked to my husband. I started women groups in the community. We called Neni Lila. I started bringing women together. We started having activities. Now, my husband said, I don't want you to get involved in politics. I don't want you to get involved in politics, please. I'm a reverend and my church will not subscribe to that. 14 days will go and vote, but to be vocal and really actively into politics, that's not my area and I forbid that. I agree. But then he will look, politicians will come to him. Where you want to do this, where you want to do that. Other people will call me, they want to do this. They say, well, you can go, but don't talk plenty, don't get too much into it. So if you notice as a husband, even as mothers, let's pay attention to our children's gifts, their skills, to what they have passion in, promote and support them. Even the women too, pay attention to what your husband likes and what encourages him and what you think he can do to benefit the family. And so my husband knew that I could no longer stay in that box. So he decided to work with me and help me. I got involved in Margibi politics here. I got involved in sporting. We had a Real Madrid fan club in Margibi. I served as treasurer. We even put money together. We sent for our jerseys. I mean, we had a very good relationship with Spain, with the Chargé Affairs in Moravia. They gave all Real Madrid's jersey, medals. We had our ID cards, and then this mother is very busy. She got a church, she got her professional work, she got politics, and she got sports. She also an entrepreneur. So the only way I will be successful, the only way I will be accomplished, the only way I will feel good and fulfilled, if my husband realized these abilities with me and decide to support we are doing it for the family. Whose name am I carrying? Is the Graham's names. So when you hear, oh, Arizona Grams is this place, I representing my husband and I make sure I represent him properly. Properly. So today we want to encourage you. You are that multi-dimensional woman. Pay attention. Work it out. Discover your full potential and use them wisely. Make positive impacts. So we say, do you believe women are naturally multidimensional or do they develop into it? So I say, I believe women are created with tremendous potential, but becoming multidimensional is a journey. Life experiences, education, mentorship. So to be that multidimensional woman, you have to be able to bring yourself down, be able to be mental. It doesn't mean you know it all. Most of us, we are not successful today because we are not homo. Be homo and learn more. Be homo and gain more wisdom with the one you have. And if you homo yourself, it's going to be double. And open yourself to education. Go back to school, go to school. Education is very, very important. With the world we are living in now, when you listen to Elon Musk, what they're coming to turn the whole world into a computer world, you need something to live on, you need something to hold on to survive. Because what they're turning the whole world into, they will computerize the whole world and they will have robots and things doing it. And the job that humans supposed to be doing, they got machines doing it. We got AI all over the place. You have to know something to survive. So there's a need. Don't be complacent with the 1 degree that you have or the little education that you have. Dive. Go deeper. They have free online courses. You go there, you are certificated. You add up, you develop and build your CV. Improve yourself. Improve your skills. Learn other skills. Learn other skills. Because Elon Musk is coming to make the world a computer world. So what will you be surviving on? If they get an entity and they say, oh, they got 20 robots here, they don't need human. So that means in a whole area, you are out of job. But when you are out of job, this field that we're going to be demonstrating other things. In Liberia, what we do, and you can do the same thing. Le home made liquid soap. Most of Liberians' homes now, they are using it. The homemade liquid soap to clean the floor, clean the bathrooms, clean the dishes and other things. We are making our own air fresheners. We are making our own bath and washing soap. Other people are here into interior designs. You see women now who are making beds. Women who are in the capital shop now, they are making chairs. Have something to do that when you retire, you can live on the other thing. You will not be, I say the children will not be there to support us. Yeah, they will be there to support us. But you have other things you are doing. You are that multi-dimensional woman. You already know how to prepare your soap. You able to sell in the market and then you raising money. You able to bake and sell cookies. You able to sew. So we need to prepare ourselves for the change that is coming. And the only way we're going to survive it when we develop our minds and develop ourselves. Which women have inspired you to become who you are? The number one woman that inspired me is my mother. My mother was a wife. She was a mother. She was a professional woman. She was an entrepreneur. And all of what she would do, she would balance that. She is not neglecting the other. Just make sure you put your time into priority, that you will not neglect the other. Everything will be working at once because why? You have prepared yourself, you have a balance. You already pay attention how you're going to balance those things, and so it keep you going. So as I said, we are here to encourage you. Get yourself involved. You are in this community when they say workshops, attend. When you have a supervisor who knows the job and she's teaching you and training you, see it as a training for your own good and learn. And don't think you are in competition, because we women, we like competition. We like to compete with one another. It's not about competition. It's about what you can get from that person knowledge. So it's not about competition. So what has been my greatest challenge in balancing multiple responsibilities? My greatest challenge has been managing time while ensuring that no important area of my life is neglected. Sometimes people expect you to always be available, but I have learned that balance requires setting priorities and accepting that perfection is impossible. Balance yourself, give priorities, and you are making sure that none of them are less important. They all mean something for you. So you create the time, you create your schedule. Being a mother in a home, na my everyday job. We got to have devotion, we got to have family discussion, we got to take care of the home, we got to make the home pleasant, clean, instruct my children what to do, pay attention to their homeworks. Though I'm not a study class teacher, but make sure that they have gone through study class. From there, in the room, have discussion with my husband, what we can do, how was the day, pray together, we prepare for the next day. I go on to work. I get instruction from my bosses, what I'm supposed to do, the work that I'm supposed to cover for the day. I cover for the day. During the weekends, I got women meeting and other things to go to. In that, we plan our calendar even for the women organization, what we are going to do for the entire year. So all of those things are organized properly, running correctly. I'm growing. I'm successful. My children are looking up to me. They are seeing the works that I'm involved into, and yes, somebody will be there. I want to do what mom is doing. I want to be like mom. So today we found out that many women have forgotten their priorities, forgotten that they have ability in these areas. So you just decide So just move on. Whatever comes, that's it. So now we are here to encourage you. You are that multidimensional woman. Pay attention. Make a mark. Make a change. So many things going on in Liberia now. The other girl who her boyfriend killed and ran away to go Sierra Leone. According to he said the girl will go help her mother to sell, and he riding motorbike. And I know what the woman wanted for the 20 or what. I'm yet to follow that story. Arguing what mother-in-law want and so forth, and you get into a fight. So why will you put your burden on a man that your daughter is not married to? Or you daughter, why will you put your burden on a man you are not married to? So while the mother is just selling, you are involved into other activities positively that will bring more income, that you will not be a liability. Sometimes these things happen, we just judge one side of the story, but the stress when women began to pressure men, the stress that they carry, some of them they will not think they will lose themselves, and then they fall into trouble. So wherever you are as a woman, we know it's a man's responsibility to take care of you, but you can help him take care of you. Especially you know that he's that man who got a mind, and you know he is that present man. You will be there to support his vision, his plans, and the two of you will work together and make everything that you people have dreamed about to come to pass. So we encourage you that education is very important. Pay attention, oh. Learn. When I got a job with the bank, I didn't know the steps, from one point to another. I started being a teller. And when I became a teller, I was taken from in a boardroom to be going to central bank, carrying cash from the bank to central bank, staying there and make sure the cash that I carry is correct with what central bank has received. When central bank check that the cash is correct, then I leave. It's everyday thing, it's not one day. With the hard work, I got promoted to customer service. I stay in customer service. Customer service, I was there. I did not get the kind of training as an institution you put somebody here to train in it. But I learned on a job, and then I started to read and started to do extra online courses when it comes to customer service. Not posting the bank, they will be sincere, they will tell you. The customer service, the way I interact with my customers, I make them feel good and comfortable. And so today, some of them, when they see me places, they get courtesy because of what? The way I serve them. Later on, I was taken to be a supervisor. I'm just telling us that even on our job, if the workplace is not giving you the opportunity for trainings to teach you, make effort as a multidimensional woman. Make effort. I got books here because I say I want to do something special. I got books. I got notepads. I got sheets. My husband will be like, take your calm down. What are you doing all the writing today? Writing to do what? You should get people surrounding you. You think so, you see people, you see pen. You see that one? Because anything that comes to my mind positively to do, I write it down and make a plan for it. How am I going to achieve this? What do I need to do? What are the steps to take? And it's helping. Wherever you are, if even you are not being supported by the men to do this, my sister, pay attention to yourself and do it. Pay attention to yourself and improve yourself. You need it for yourself, you need it for generation to come, and you need it to leave a legacy. We had a meeting and I don't want to disclose the person. The woman told us, she said the vision today is not my vision. This vision is for my husband. But because I'm the first kind of person and my husband is so diplomatic, so I ran with his vision. Because everyone else thought she was a vision bearer until she explained that this vision is not hers but her husband. So you can do the same. That man is slow in doing things, he quiet, like a snail moving, and you have the ability. You know the technical way out. You know how you can maneuver positively to make this thing work. You can do it for your husband. Support him that he will be successful. Support your children, protect them, work with them, make them to identify who and what they want to be and work with them that they will be successful. Pay attention. Education is very important. So your balance begins with knowing your practices, your priorities. When you prioritize your values, you plan your time wisely, communicate openly with your family, set realistic goals, ask for support when needed. A multidimensional woman asks for help. Don't be proud, don't be ashamed when you need help. Ask for it. The Bible says it. Ask and it shall be given. You will not expect somebody to know and identify that you need this thing and immediately they give it to you. Ask, even if they're supposed to know and they are not giving it to you, ask them for it. Let them say no. But some of us will feel so proud, we got this situation, this problem, and we keeping it to ourselves. We do not want to ask for help. Who are you? What you plan to achieve? You're not being a beggar. Beggars are those who were all thinking faculty, they ask you for everything every day, every day, every day. But once you ask the person for help, they know that something very important, they will not mean you, they will not let you down. So we are encouraging all of us to support one another instead of competition. We are not in competition. What practical steps women can take today to become more impactful in their communities? Start where you are. You can't leave your own home and join the next person when they say you can't clean up. You can't to clean up. You have to clean up your home first. And when you go to your neighbor's home, you see it in disarray and tell them to arrange things. So practical step number one is to start with yourself. Start Volunteer your time. Mentor someone. Support local initiatives. Continue learning. Develop leadership skills. Solve problems in your community. And use your gifts to serve others. Small acts of service can create lasting change. I'm a witness to that. Small acts of service can create lasting change. What does success look like for a multidimensional woman? Success is living a life of purpose and impact. It is not measured only by money or titles. To be successful is not only about money and titles, but when you make impact. Oprah Winfrey, she said it when she was asked. She said, I feel fulfilled. The legacy that I will leave behind is those ones that saw me and say, I want to be like Oprah. And then they work towards it, and today they have their own talk shows. Today you find out all over the world people got podcasts. She feel fulfilled. The world has remembered her. So she was saying, my legacy is not only about money or the resources I'm going to leave with my children, but that young girl who saw me on television and said, I want to be like Oprah and even do it better than me. That's a legacy. And that can be you living that legacy because of what I saw Mrs. Grams into. I want to be like her, and I think I can do it better. That's a legacy for me. So tonight, before we close, I want to leave this with every one of us. To every woman watching today, you are stronger. You are stronger than you think. More gifted than you realize. And more valuable than you have. You are more valuable than you have been told. Don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself to one role or one dream. Do not limit yourself to one role or one dream. Continue learning. Continue growing. Continue serving. Continue believing in yourself. Walk boldly in purpose. Trust God with your journey. And remember that the world needs every dimension of the woman you are, the woman you were created to be. Your voice matters. Your gifts matters. And your future is full of possibilities. Be the woman who inspires to rise. Be the woman who inspires others to rise. Be the woman who inspires others to make a positive change. Be that woman who inspires to motivate, develop, promote others. So tonight, we want to appreciate you for following us on Samja Network. We are on Facebook. Send your comments, your likes, share. We are one of the best online TV ever you can post off. Follow us on YouTube. As I said, I should have had my guest. Unfortunately, she received that news to take her brother to the hospital. We pray for healing for that brother. So we just want to encourage you to identify your skills, identify your God-given potential. You are not entitled to one. Identify it make impact, transformation, and yourself gonna feel good with your contributions. You are that multi-dimensional woman. Tonight, this voice is Mrs. Harrisona Toma Grimsby Grimes. On the show, The Power of Her. We want to say a very big thank you to our dynamic CEO who is in the background motivating us, strengthening us, and giving us the courage to always be here. To all of our team members, my manager Vivian, we appreciate you. Thank you for giving us the opportunity. To all other team members that come on with their other shows, the Youth Hour and other platform, other shows here, we want to say we are here together. We are working together. If you are watching and you have suggestions, kindly send it to a DM of Sandra Network. Our CEO will receive your suggestions, how better we can improve this program. We appreciate all of you. Continue to support us. We are coming up with a very, very big announcement, and we know we're going to get your support. So continue to help us grow. Spread the good news on your school campuses, to your churches, your communities, and let Sandra TV be one of the best in the world. And we can make it, especially us that are women, because we are multidimensional. Today, some of us are being on online TV. We did not go to journalism school, but because we decided to add to our dreams, our skills, and today here we are. We are still in the learning process. It happened for me, it can happen for you. Thank you for following. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for keeping us in your plans and being there for and with us. We appreciate you. I am your usual voice, Mrs. Harrisona Toma Grimsby Grimes. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for sharing. We love you all. Bye-bye.
Come to listen, enjoy the show. Come to listen to Sandra.